A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Chickling.
And today we're talking all about coffee. And we learned a little bit about where coffee comes from. It's such a mysterious and magical drink, right? Okay, now, but I do have a question for you. What kind of coffee do you usually drink? If you don't drink coffee, what kind would you like to try?
I actually only make instant coffee. I know it's low-key funny, but it's just so fast
easy.
and it's convenient. You just put the powder in your cup and then you put hot water and you pour hot water in it, blah, 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 stir, you're done.
Is it like black coffee or is it like with milk?
It doesn't contain milk, but it's kind of tastes like black coffee, but it actually tastes creamy at the same time. But it doesn't have sugar, it doesn't have cream in it. So I actually don't know what it is.
Maybe it's just a really nice coffee bean,
I know, but it tastes so good.
Yeah, that sounds good. I usually drink black coffee, but I used to drink a lot of like lattes and a lot of like milk with coffee because at first I didn't really like the taste of coffee. And it wasn't until like I got older and I started to get rid of coffee. I'm like, wow, black coffee is actually really good on its own too. So yeah, I usually drink black coffee, Americano. If I'm in the mood, sometimes a latte, because sometimes a latte, you know, makes you feel really nice and cozy.
Right? Especially on a hot, like cold day.
Yeah, it feels so nice. Okay, but if you don't drink coffee, or if I don't want to drink coffee, I usually just drink tea.
I actually drink hot chocolate.
Oh,
because it actually
yummy.
Contains a little bit of caffeine
That's
too,
true.
but just a tiny bit, I think.
Yeah. All right. So let's learn a little bit more about coffee. I think we're going to learn about the different types as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's take a look at today's article.
Around the World in a Cup, the story of coffee. Warm-up question. What kind of coffee do you usually drink? If you don't drink coffee, what kind would you like to try?
As coffee spread around the world, it took on different forms. Let's take a look. Viennese coffee. Long ago in Vienna, carriage drivers drank coffee. This helped them stay awake during long rides. To prevent spills on the road, they topped their coffee with thick cream. Irish coffee. In the 1940s, an Irish cook put whiskey in coffee. This was to warm up some American visitors. Later, this drink was brought to San Francisco, where it quickly became popular.
Okay, let's learn a lot more about coffee. It says, as coffee spread around the world, it took on different forms. Let's take a look.
Oh, take on different forms 就是开始具有什么特征哦，所以我们这边整句的意思是说，因为咖啡就会一直从伊索比亚一直传到亚洲，先传到这个欧洲，到了亚洲，到了美洲，传遍全球，它也演变了不同的风味。我们今天就要来一起看看有哪几种咖啡。
All right, so the first one is Viennese coffee. Ooh, it says here, long ago in Vienna, carriage drivers drank coffee.
Just like me before I drive. 所以维也纳咖啡呢，他们是很久以前在维也纳的时候嘛，当然就维也纳咖啡，因为它叫维也纳，所以马车夫呢，他们会喝咖啡来提神。
Yeah, but okay, so here it says this helped them stay awake during long rides. So just like you when you're driving.
I know, I need it so much. 所以这个 long rides 就是很长的旅程嘛，因为它要载客人，所以应付漫长的旅程。I also like to have coffee, like as I keep talking about this. I've been talking about this for a long,
it really
like
helps you.
I know long drives 就是变成说你开车开很久 ，long drive 就是漫长的旅程。
Do you also snack and drink coffee?
Oh no, because it's too dangerous. Like when I'm like on the wheel, and you're snacking at this.
Focus.
Yeah.
You're a great driver. I love it. All right, but for Viennese coffee, it says to prevent spills on the road, they top their coffee with thick cream. I can imagine because like back in the day, on like horses and carriages, the road like boom, 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 boom.
比较 bumpy 吗？
Yeah, it's like very bumpy, right? So I guess like, coffee, because in its original form, it's basically just coffee and water. If it's water, it's very liquidy, right? So it's gonna boom, 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 and splash all out. Okay, but that's smart. If you put cream on top, it helps it not spill out as much.
That's so smart.
Yeah, it's kind of like 奶盖
奶盖
right?
OK 哇，那时候人很聪明哦，因为老师刚刚有讲嘛，咖啡就是比较水的东西，但他们防止呢它洒出来的话，他们就在那个咖啡上面加了浓厚的奶油。
Okay, have you tried this before?
Yeah, I actually love 奶盖 a lot, but I don't drink it that much because it's actually kind of fattening.
I know, but it's so good.
I know it's so good and it looks good. Like you can like add like different, like you can you can add different flavors.
That's actually my guilty pleasure sometimes, having like the cream on top.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I know.
Yeah, okay, but yes, like you said, we have to drink less of it because it's very hard to contain your figure if you drink Naigai all the time, right? Okay, so that's like the first type of coffee, Viennese coffee. So we've kind of had similar ones. I don't think I've had the real Viennese style coffee yet, but I definitely will want to try. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is called an Irish coffee. Okay, it says here, in the 1940s, an Irish cook put whiskey in coffee. Yeah, so whiskey is basically an alcoholic drink, so you're not allowed to drink this until you're 18. So this one is not for you if you're under 18.
所以呢，爱尔兰咖啡就是我们今天第二种咖啡。在1940年代的时候呢，有一位爱尔兰的厨师在咖啡里面加入威士忌。I wonder if it was by accident.
I probably did it on purpose.
Yeah, okay.
But did you know that there are actually two ways to spell whiskey?
No.
Yeah, because I remember I saw as well. I was like, whiskey, didn't they spell this wrong? I looked into it. Whiskey with a K-E-Y. It's used for drinks that are from the U.S. or Ireland. Okay, so it means that it's made and distilled in those places. Okay.
So E is capitalized.
No, not E. E is not capitalized. But if it's spelled W-H-I-S-K-E-Y, there's an E there.
Okay.
Like a key. You open the key.
Oh my
That means the drinks are from the U.S. or from Ireland. But sometimes whiskey can be spelled like this: W-H-I-S-K-Y. No E. Okay.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, that's why I was confused for a bit. I was like, they spelled this wrong. But though that whiskey, W-H-I-S-K-Y, is for drinks distilled in Scotland, Japan, or Canada. So the spelling depends on where the drink was made.
Oh, okay, no wonder I've seen both.
Right? That's why I was so confused. I was like, is this a spelling mistake? But then I realized, different types of whiskeys.
That's
there
interesting.
The more you know. Okay, now adding the whiskey was done on purpose because here it says, this was to warm up some American visitors because Ireland is very, very cold. It's really windy. I'm pretty sure if you're visiting from another place, you're not used to the weather there, right?
I know because like usually like during the winter time, my dad loves whiskey. So maybe that's the reason why, because it keeps me warm.
Yeah.
所以当时候他们把这个 whiskey 加到这个咖啡里面呢，是要帮美国的旅客驱寒。So Tiffany, what would you add to your coffee if you wanted to make it like extra cozy for winter?
Well, I would definitely go for like lattes then, like with milk and then maybe like some cinnamon because it's a very wintry, it's a very nice wintry spice, right?
Or maybe 那个 vanilla extract. 那个香草精 splash of vanilla 很香。
Oh, that's a good idea.
对
Okay.
Or maybe hot chocolate and coffee together. I've tried that. It's so
Even
good.
better. Even better. I love chocolate.
Me too.
Okay, I think I might try that then next time for the winter. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to Irish whiskey. It says, later, this drink was brought to San Francisco where it quickly became popular.
所以呢，后来呢，这个饮品啊，就传到了旧金山，很快就受到了欢迎。But why 旧金山 specifically?
Well, there's a cafe in San Francisco called Buena Vista Cafe. They made it popular, and the story goes that Stanton Della Plane, he's a writer, he tasted this in Ireland, and he brought it back to the U.S., and then he asked the owner to recreate the recipe, and it's been super popular ever since.
Wow. 说不定跟天气也有关。The weather, because the weather there is pretty foggy and it's like cold. Yeah, it's cold. So I think it was basically the perfect place for a warm drink.
Yeah, definitely.
如果到来台湾应该就没辙了。
Yeah, it might be too hot.
Yeah.
Turkish coffee. The coffee is made in a traditional pot that was called a cezve. Interestingly, Turkish people read the coffee grounds in the cup to tell their fortunes. Now, why not visit a coffee house and try something new?
All right, so we talked about Irish coffee. I've had it actually in SF. It's really good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then now we're going to look at Turkish coffee, okay? Now, Turkish coffee, it says, the coffee is made in a traditional pot that was called, this is a Turkish word, so bear with me, cezve, okay? So it's basically like a pot. And they also heat the coffee on hot sand. So they take the pot and they heat it on hot sand. It's super cool. I don't know if you've seen it before.
OK. 所以我们接下来要介绍的是土耳其咖啡。那这种咖啡呢，是用一种传统的小铜壶，叫做 cezve.
Yeah, cezve.
Cezve 听起来怎么这么很 demure 的感觉
I'm very mindful.
对对对，就是它是这个小铜壶组成的。
And then next it says, interestingly, Turkish people read the coffee grounds in the cup to tell their fortune. So, yeah, what's cool about this type of coffee is, I think when they pour it, some of the coffee grounds, like the powdery things,
咖啡渣
yes, it's also in your cup. So it's a little bit different than other types of coffee we have, right? And then once you finish drinking your coffee, there's going to be all that kind of coffee grounds at the bottom. And then they use it to tell your fortune. So it's basically
That is
like,
so funny.
yeah, fortune telling. It's pretty cool, right?
I know, it's interesting. I would love to try that.
Yeah.
所以呢，我有趣的地方是土耳其的人呢，他会把那个杯底的咖啡渣拿来占卜他们的未来，直接算命算起来。
Yeah. So
Okay.
have you ever tried Turkish coffee
Actually, I don't think so.
Yeah, really?
That I remember.
Would you want to try it?
Yes, because I would like to try their fortune telling to see if it's actually precise.
Yeah, I know. It reminds me also as well in Harry Potter. I don't know if you guys remember this, but in Prisoner of Azkaban, they read tea leaves and said,
I remember this.
And then remember Harry, he was like, he got something and his class is like, you have the grim. And then it means like, death is coming to him or something. But I just remember that scene in Harry. It's kind of similar to that, but instead it's coffee.
Okay.
Coffee grounds. Okay, so lastly, the article says, now, why not visit a coffee house and try something new?
所以现在何不去咖啡馆尝试一下新的风味呢？我们刚刚就在讲那个咖啡加在一起。
Yeah,
加在一起
different kinds of like coffee blends or coffee types. Like, what would, I don't know. This is kind of hard.
Could you like name a drink, or maybe I'll tell you what I want my drink, how I want my drink to be, and then you name it for me.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so let's say if I put coffee, and then I add orange zest and a bit of honey, so it's kind of something that's lighter.
Ooh,
how would you name it?
I probably will name it sunrise blend for you.
Oh my god, 你不觉得又很 demure 吗？
It's very like dreamy,
对，
right?
听起来很有气质，就是一个那个什么阳光。
Yeah, that's like
阳
quite
光
new as
橘
well.
飞橘橙。
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Yeah.
So if you can have the chance, you could try these types of coffee. Maybe the Irish coffee when you guys are above 18.
Right.
I've had it in San Francisco. It's really good. And I think you're right. It's perfect for the weather because it's so cold there. So I think that's why it's so popular there. I've had Turkish coffee, but I want to
you've
try
tried a
your
lot.
coffee. I want to try your sunrise
Mine?
blend.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I should probably open I should consider like opening a shop,
Yeah,
coffee shop.
so I would go there every day. All right, so that's the end of today's article. But before we say goodbye to you guys, we have to learn a few words. Let's take a look.
Yay! 所以 form 就是种类形式的意思哦。那我们通常比如说它也可以当表格，所以我们常常说你填写表格，我们可以说 fill out a form. Please fill out the registration form before the event begins. 请在这个活动开始之前填写这个注册表的意思。那我们刚刚文章中出现的 take form 就是有逐渐具体化的意思。我们也可以说 the artist's vision began to take form After hours of hard work， 经过数小时的努力呢，艺术家的构思就开始成型。所以我们也可以说跳舞是一种艺术形式，英文就可以说 Dance is one kind of art form. It uses movement to express emotion. 它利用动作呢来表达我们的情感。那我们第二个单字看到是 prevent， 我们是预防的意思，它是动词，所以去预防疾病，我们就可以说 washing your hands frequently helps prevent illness。经常洗手呢，有助于去预防疾病，或者是 you prevent someone from doing something， 就是你阻止某人去做什么。The security guard prevented the crowd from entering the restricted area。所以这边的 restricted area 指的是限制的区域，你不能进去哦。那我们看另外一个句子 Regular exercise and drinking enough water can prevent many health problems. 规律的运动呢，跟摄取足够的水分有助于预防许多健康的问题。那我们刚刚也看到 thick 这一个字它是很厚的意思，所以比如说厚切的面包片 a thick slice of bread. He ate a thick slice of bread with butter for breakfast. 或者是说呢浓雾thick fog 也可以哦。那我们可以造一个句子，比如说 The thick fog made it difficult to see the road ahead. 所以浓雾你很难看清前面的路。那我们看最后一个句子 Don't skate on the lake. 不要在湖面上溜冰。The ice isn't thick enough, so you could break it and fall in. 这个冰层不够厚，所以如果你去溜冰的话，你可能会弄破，你就会掉到水里。那最后我们说呢，他们喝这个 Irish coffee 是要去让这些美国的旅客觉得很温暖。这个 warm up 就是让谁觉得很暖和。但是我们当名词可以说 to do a warm up， 有一种暖身运动的感觉。It's important to do a proper warm up before exercising. 在这个运动前呢，进行适当的热身是很重要的。那除了去让人家很温暖啊，你要加热你的食物也是这个字。比如说 She warmed up the leftovers for dinner。所以就是加热剩菜的意思。或者还有一个很口语的，就是你开始喜欢上某人，或者是开始跟对方呢有互动，我们可以说 to warm up to someone。比如说 At first she seemed shy, but she quickly warmed up to everyone. OK， 那我们看最后一个句子 Carol put on the sweater to help her warm up on a cold day. 这边 warm up 指的是暖和起来，所以 Carol 穿着一件毛衣，让自己在冷天中暖和起来。所以大家不要忘记复习今天所有单字哦。Right now, let's go to our review game time.
Review time.
All right, welcome to our review time. And today we're going to play fill in the blanks.
Yay.
All right, so I'm going to say some sentences. You guys try to guess the word along with Chicken Wing. All right, so number one, if you're sick, maybe it's best to wear a mask to blank others from getting sick.
你要保护自己，要保护他人。So you need to wear a mask to prevent others from getting sick.
That's right. Okay, next one. Hot springs can help your body blank when it's cold outside.
Help your body warm up.
Yeah, there you go. Next, number 3. After a few weeks, the caterpillar will change its blank. It'll turn into a beautiful butterfly.
几个礼拜之后，毛虫会变它的东西，变什么东西呢 ？Change its form.
That's right. Okay, and the last one. You guys ready? It's snowing outside. Stay warm and wear a blank jacket and gloves. I almost said it.
Okay, a blank. You almost said it. Okay. I almost heard it. Okay, I heard 什么？所以不是 thin 吧？应该是要穿 thick jacket， 那很厚的夹克。
Yes, you have to wear a thick jacket. All right, so that's the end of today's article. We hope you guys enjoy the show. If you love us, don't forget to do what?
加入我们 AMC 空中美语粉丝团。
Yay! You can learn more English and you'll see us as well. But that's all for today. We'll see you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.